Из нашей с вами жизни мы знаем, что для того, чтобы почувствовать узнать новый вкус, мы должны попробовать это.
From our lives we know that to realize the taste we should taste it.
Для того, чтобы определить ценность предмета, нам необходимо его исследовать.
To realize the value of the object we should explore it.
Для того, чтобы осознать, что говорит нам Сатья Сай, нам необходимо практиковать это.
To realize what Satya Sai says to us, we need to practice it.
Именно с этой целью человек получил тело.
Especially for this purpose, man got body.
Потому что знание, примененное на практике, становится нашим знанием.
Because the knowledge on practice becomes to be our knowledge.
Практическое знание превращается в опыт.
Practical knowledge comes to be an experience.
Опыт складывается в мудрость.
Experience becomes to be wisdom.
А мудрость помогает увидеть единство в многообразии.
And wisdom helps us to see the unity in manifold.
Увидеть, что все есть Бог.
To realize and see that everything is God.
Когда мы приезжаем как туристы или как паломники,
When we came as a tourist or like pilgrims,
мы встаем в 2 часа ночи, чтобы пойти в линию.
we wake up early and at 2 a.m. and goes to line.
Несколько часов сидим под палящими лучами солнца.
Few hours we're sitting under the hot sun.
И награда для нас – это первая линия.
And the reward for us is the first line.
Я подумал, что может быть лучше этого.
And I thought, what might be better than this?
Лучше этого, я подумал, это быть студентом с вами.
I thought that better than this is to be a student of Swami.
У них свободный вход,
They've got free entrance,
фиксированные места
they've got fixed places,
и больше возможностей говорить со вами.
and they've got more opportunities to talk to Swami.
Я подумал, что может быть лучше этого.
And I thought, what might be better than this?
Я подумал, лучше этого сидеть на веранде.
And better than this to sit on veranda.
Ты можешь выспаться и без страха пронести ручку в мандир.
You may sleep long and without any scare to take a pen with you.
И ты можешь пообщаться с вами.
You may talk and connect to Swami.
Я подумал, что может быть лучше этого.
And I thought, what might be better than this?
Лучше этого, я подумал, это интервью.
So better than this is interview.
Есть только ты и с вами.
Only you and Swami.
И ты счастлив.
You happy.
Я подумал, что может быть лучше этого.
I thought, what might be better than this?
Я понял, что все это временно.
And I realized that everything of this is transient.
Когда это закончится, мы снова будем ждать этого.
When it will end, we will waiting for it happens again.
И я понял, что лучше этого – это чувствовать Бога там, где ты находишься.
And I understood that better than this is to feel God there where you are.
Чтобы постоянно испытывать счастье.
To feel happy ever.
То будут счастливы трое. Мы, наши близкие и с вами.
So if we will do this, so the three will be happy. We, our relatives, and Swami.
Ом Сайрам.
Om Sai Ram.
Beloved Swami, respected elders, Sai brothers and sisters, Jai Sai Ram on the final day of the World Youth Conference 2007. Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba is very kind and merciful. He is verily the ocean of compassion. Throughout the ages, the Lord has given his devotees an assurance that he will always guard and protect them in times of trouble and distress. In fact, in the ancient Vedas, God is described as being omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. Let us now travel to London, United Kingdom. It is April 2002. My husband, myself, and mother went for our annual pilgrimage to Brindavan Whitefield to have Swami's divine darshan. One beautiful spring morning, Swami very unexpectedly called us for an interview. Because I am of small build, no one could tell that I was just under 3 months pregnant. As soon as Swami walked into the room, he said, "How many months?" Swami shows he knows everything. We were soon ushered into the inner sanctum where we sat with Swami. Swami asked my husband, "Do you want a boy or a girl?" We replied, "Whatever you will, Swami." Swami playfully looked at my husband and pointed to me and said, "Swami knows she wants a boy." Suddenly, Swami then went into a very deep trance for a few minutes. He sat there staring at His Majesty and divinity. Then all of a sudden he came back, and in the most powerful voice he said, "Have no fear, this child is my responsibility." Let us now fast forward. Let us now fast forward 5 months to the month of October 2002. It is the day of the ancient festival of Dasara, the day Durga killed the evil demon Mahishasur, when Rama killed Ravana, and when Shirdi Sai Baba left his human body. For the past week, I had felt the baby had stopped moving. A deep fear engulfed me. I began to feel something was terribly wrong. I was very scared. Our consultant sent us for a scan to a top clinic on Harley Street using the latest scanning equipment. The consultant took a long time during the checkup and suddenly walked out of the room to get a senior consultant. I could see the fear on his face as he walked in. The consultant then gave us the news that would not only break our hearts, but also test our faith. He further went on to say that there was a serious problem with the baby. He told us the water around the baby was insufficient and the blood supply to the baby was very poor. The baby's heartbeat was very weak. He said that under these circumstances, the baby would most definitely be either born deformed or could possibly die. We were then rushed into hospital and admitted. It was almost midnight, and we were told that a consultant would not see us till the following day. We did not know who to tell or who to call to comfort us. But at that moment, we remembered Swami's words, "Have no fear, this child is my responsibility," began ringing in our ears. We were not alone. Swami was with us, and we must have faith. We prayed to Swami and chanted the Gayatri all night and surrendered our unborn child to his divine will. My husband never normally dreams of Swami, but that night, whilst he sat uncomfortably on a hospital chair by my side and fell asleep, Swami came into his dream. Swami was descending down a wooden staircase. He went up to my husband and started waving his hand. We thought Swami was going to materialize Vibhuti. But all of a sudden, water started pouring out of Swami's hands. And then a diamond Shivalingam emerged, which my husband caught. Swami lovingly said, "Have no fear, everything will be fine." That morning, when a team of consultants came round, they said they needed to do an emergency caesarean. However, there was another problem. There were no hospital beds available in London, with a special life support system for the baby being born 5 weeks premature. From 8 a.m. till 3 p.m., they rang around all the hospitals in the United Kingdom. At one point, there was talk of flying us by air ambulance to Edinburgh. We prayed to Swami for help. My husband then remembered that he had private medical insurance. He telephoned them and they said, "Not a problem, kindly make your way to the Portland Hospital." This was an eminent hospital for the elite classes and was more like a 5-star hotel. When we arrived at the hospital, everything was ready. As we were taken down to the operating theatre, the nurse asked if we wanted to play some music. Thankfully, we had the CD Embodiment of Love with Swami singing. Then the doctors prepared us for the worst. If the baby did not cry, and if the baby did not breathe, then it would be rushed to the adjacent emergency theatre. We prayed to Swami as the operation was done. Lo and behold, a beautiful baby boy was brought into the world. He was neither deformed nor lifeless. With Bhagavan's grace and blessings, he was 108% normal. Swami had proved that this child was indeed his responsibility. The tailpiece to this story, the entire cost of the hospital bill came to £108,000, which was paid for by the insurance company. Furthermore, all babies born in that hospital get a special announcement in the Times newspaper in the birth section. When we were asked what we would like printed, we said, Baby Chudasama, born on the 16th of October 2002, with thanks and gratitude to our beloved Lord Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Swami, I know when I say we love you and we are ready, I speak on behalf of all of your children assembled here today. Jai Sai Ram.
We are in the midst of the World International Youth Conference. Once upon a time, another such conference was held, but it was a conference with a difference. It was a conference of the animals of the jungle, the earth. The tiger rose up. It said, I am an animal of prey and I kill other animals for food. But I kill only when I am hungry. But this man is using all his energy and resources to invent more and more diabolical weapons to wipe out his own sisters and brothers. What a disgrace. The horse got up. It said, man prods me to run. And then when I gallop at my top speed, he gambles away his hard-earned money on my galloping and calls it horse race. What foolishness. The fox got up. It said, we have a reason and season for everything, but man has lost all sense of self-restraint and self-control. He does whatever he wants to, whenever he wants to. He has become a law unto himself and a disaster to the rest. The little sparrow got up. It said, I do not know where my next meal will come from. I have no sure place of rest. Nothing to wrap around myself than God-given skin, yet I am happy and satisfied. But man has become insatiable and greedy and spoils his present by brooding over the past and worrying about the future. Finally, the venerable old lion stood up to sum up the arguments and give an overall perspective. It said, dear sisters and brothers of the animal kingdom, I agree with all of you, but we must not make haste and tar everybody with the same brush. It is not without reason that it is said, Jantunam Narajanma Durlabham. It is man alone who has the faculty to solve the mystery of his own existence. It is man alone who is capable of bringing to the foreground his own latent divine reality, which is truth, existence, and bliss. Once, Albert Einstein, the great scientist, was asked, what would you ask God if he were to appear before you? He said, I would ask God, God, how did you create this universe? But then he paused a little and said, rather, I would ask God, God, why did you create this universe? Why are we here? From where have we come? To where are we going? Why are we born? Rather, what is born? Rather, is there anything like birth at all? What is birth? What is death? And what is life? The answers to all these fundamental questions is only one. G-O-D, God. The world today needs men and women of purity. And what is purity? Purity is to be able to say, God, I want you and only you. In you is my joy. In you is my satisfaction. In you is my strength. In you is my trust. In you is my life. And in you is my death. You are the joy of my life and you are the solace of my death. In you I am born, in you I exist, and in you I will dissolve. God, 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 you are my everything and I give you my all. Men and women who can say this from the depths of their being and say, God, I love you.
He loves everyone. We can't. But what we can do is receive his love and send it to everyone. As we were looking at it yesterday, you are, especially the youth, messengers of Sai love. Well, a messenger needs to deliver something, so we have to receive something first. And so we have to ask Baba to give us his love. That's the only thing, the only power in the entire world that can change this very negative energy that we see around us into a more positive one where people can be happy. We need to be able first to receive something to give to others. Very many people in the world, very many Sai devotees want something from Baba. They want his love, they want an interview. But then they are very likely to hold it very closely in their hands, very selfishly. Keep it within. It's mine. I got the interview. I have his love. But then it doesn't do us any good. We have to share it. We have to share it immediately. Give it away. Then it can continue to flow. If we don't give it away, it can even poison us. We can even get very greedy and want more and more and more. So when we give it away, it can continue to flow. So we need to look at our life and see, are we holding on to everything Baba gives us, most of all his love, or do we share it? So we don't have to sit helplessly at home and say, I'm just one person. How can I help the world situation? So I'm not even going to try. But when many of us are gathered together, and many of us are willing to send Swami's love wherever we see it's needed, we will be actually part of the cure instead of part of the cause of the negativity. Because the world is made up of many millions of people just like us.
Dearest Bhagavan, all the Sai youth in this conference are grateful to you for the opportunity to gather here in your divine presence. Like a divine mother, you have lovingly taken care of all of us and attended to our every need. We are very fortunate to participate in this third Sri Satya Sai World Youth Conference, Ideal Sai Youth, Messengers of Sai Love, in the divine presence of our beloved Lord, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Let us commit ourselves to spreading his message of love and living up to his Sai ideals. The ideal Sai youth has the head of Shankara, the heart of Buddha, and the hands of Janaka. We are fortunate to be living in this time when the Avatar is amongst us. We have taken many births to be able to be here today in his divine presence. The youth are truly blessed to know of him at this young age. Swami has a plan for each one of us. Baba says that he will never disappoint us. Let us be careful never to disappoint him. To facilitate this transformation, we must make Swami the center of our lives. We should always speak to Bhagavan and share with him our joys and sorrows. In order to build character, our lives must be governed by the 5 Ds: duty, devotion, discipline, determination, and discrimination. Swami has told us that when we have bad thoughts, we should ignore them and not turn them into actions. On the other hand, when we have good thoughts, it is our duty to put them into action immediately. On this final day of the Sri Sathya Sai World Youth Conference, let us resolve to choose any one of his teachings and practice it diligently in our lives.
Beloved Bhagavan, respected elders, dear sisters and brothers, blessed and fortunate delegates of Sri Sathya Sai World Youth Conference. Greetings of loving Sai Ram to all of you on this auspicious and special occasion. This is unique World Youth Conference. This is the conference of the youth, by the youth, for the youth, blessed by Bhagavan. From the beginning, when the planning was made, the planning committee members were chosen from different parts of the world. Swami has looked at them and then blessed them, sent them their blessings. And also Swami has provided the delicious prasadam free of cost for all the delegates on all the 3 days, breakfast, lunch and dinner. And this is and these were delicious meals, not just 1 or 2. The Swami was particular because people of different backgrounds are coming. There are Western cuisine and there are North Indian and South Indian cuisines. Everything is served to them. And he always checked on how the meals have been. When Swami was looking at the menu, he saw only 1 sweet. Why only 1 sweet? Provide them 2 sweets. Swami was taking every minute attention to every detail. May we follow the divine clarion call, Uttishtata Jagrata Prapya Varan Nivodita. Arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. The goal supreme, the goal being divine love, the love pristine, pure, unsullied.
After many years, I finally understood and experienced the meaning of what Swami says when he addresses the multitudes as Prema Swarupa Lara. I see in your face and I feel very deeply the love that comes from you. It is essential that we inquire, what is the purpose of being here in his presence? What is the purpose of being? Is human life nature's accident or is it God's plan? From time to time and age to age, when mankind is bent on self-destruction, the Lord comes. He comes as Avatar. He is here now as the Kali Yuga Avatar, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Many years ago, we prayed to Swami to give us a mantra on his birthday. Many, many years ago. Swami graciously gave us the following mantra. Swami declared, God is. That was the mantra. God is. Why are we players on this surrealistic and unrealistic worldly stage? We are players so that we might learn to distinguish what is from what is not. We are players so that we might learn that selfless love is our true essence. We are players so that we might learn that the curtain falling on our worldly drama is not the end of who we are, it is the end of who we are not.
క్రిమికీటకాదులకు ఈ జగత్తులో జీవించే ప్రతి జీవి కూడాను ఈ సత్యం నుంచి ఆవిర్భవించినటువంటిదే.
All birds, beasts, animals, the insects and the worms, all have taken birth out of this truth.
ఈ సత్యం లేకుండా ఏది కూడాను జరగదు.
Nothing can ever happen without this truth.
ఆ సత్యము ఒకరి దగ్గరనే ఉండేది, ఈ సత్యం దగ్గరనే.
That truth is in the possession of only one, Bhagavan himself here.
ఇంకెవరైనా ఈ శుద్ధ సత్వాన్ని తీయగలరా?
Can anyone materialize the principle of truth in this way?
శుద్ధ సత్వం.
That is Shuddha Sattva, pure truth.
కనుక సత్యము ఎక్కడ చూచినా ఉన్నది.
Therefore, truth is everywhere.
మీరు సత్యాన్ని తలుచుకున్నప్పుడు, సత్యాన్ని చింతించినప్పుడు మీలో కూడా ఈ సత్యం వచ్చేసేస్తుంది.
When once you follow truth, then once you have firm faith established in truth, you will also be able to do this.
కనుకనే మీరు సత్యాన్ని నిరంతరము ధరించుకుంటూ ఉండండి.
Therefore, hold on to truth eternally, forever.
ఎందుకోసం సత్యసాయి అని పేరు పెట్టారు?
Why this name Satya Sai is given?
సత్యమునే ఈ సాయి నుంచి వస్తుంటున్నది.
The truth Satya has originated out of this Sai Bhagavan.
Through education, సత్యం హృదయం నుంచి వచ్చేటువంటిది.
True education is truth which you find in your heart.
దీనికి రూపనామము లేదు.
It has no name and form.
సత్యానికి ఏ రూపము?
What is the form of truth?
ఏది ధర్మము?
What is dharma?
శాంతి ఏ రూపము?
What is the form of peace?
శాంతి, ధర్మము, సత్యము అన్ని రూపరహితమైనటువంటివి.
Peace, righteousness, truth, they have no form at all. They are formless.
హృదయం నుంచి అంతర్భూతమై ఉన్నటువంటి దాన్ని మనం లాగాలి.
These formless attributes noticed, immanent, latent in human heart have to be brought forth.
మానవుని యందు లేనటువంటి శక్తులు మరొకటి ఎవ్వరి యందు కూడా లేదు.
The potentiality present in man is not noticed in any other creature.
ఏ యొక్క దైవమునందు కూడాను ఈ యొక్క ఇది లేదు.
Man has got highest potential.
కనుక మనిషి దైవంగా భావించుకోవాలి.
Therefore, man should consider himself divine.
కానీ నీవు హ్యూమన్ కాదు.
You are not merely a human.
You are God.
You are God.
నీవు గాడ్ అని తలుచుకో, నీవు తప్పక గాడ్ అవుతావు.
Think that you are God and you are bound to be God.
కనుక మనం యద్భావం తద్భవతి.
As is your feeling, so will be the experience.
నువ్వు చెడ్డని తలుచుకుంటే నీ చెడ్డ తలంపులే నీకు వస్తుంటాయి.
If you just contemplate on bad things, you'll have bad thoughts only.
కానీ మొన్న చెప్పాను, లోకంలో అందరినీ ప్రేమిస్తూనే ఉంటున్నాం.
The other day, Bhagavan said, you love everybody in this world.
కానీ ప్రేమించే లోపల కూడాను కొన్ని భేదములు ఉంటున్నవి.
However, in this aspect of love, there are certain differences.
స్టూడెంట్స్ ప్రేమిస్తుంటారు.
Students love other classmates, colleagues.
కానీ స్త్రీలను ప్రేమిస్తుంటారు.
Women love the other women.
కానీ ఆ ఉమెన్ లో కూడాను భగవంతుడున్నాడు, ఈ ఉమెన్ లో కూడా భగవంతుడున్నాడు. వారే ఈ రూలు కూడాను.
In fact, God is present in this form. God is present in that form also.
అన్ని దేహములు ఎందుకు కూడా ఉన్నటువంటిది దైవం ఒక్కడే.
It's only same God present in all forms.
ఏకం సత్ విప్రావధావదంతి.
It is only same God who is interpreted in different ways by scholars.
చిన్న చిన్న పిల్లలు కూడాను ఒకరినొకరు ప్రేమిస్తుంటారు.
Find tiny tots kids loving each other.
కానీ ఇది తప్పు కాదు.
Nothing wrong in it.
అయితే అది క్రమక్రమేణా పెరుగుతూ పోతుంటే అది కొంతవరకును కొన్ని జబ్బులకు గురి కావచ్చును.
But as the times pass by, you may fall sick.
కొన్ని శక్తులు తనలో నుంచి కొన్ని జారిపోతుంటాది.
You will be losing certain faculties, the power.
కనుక దానివల్ల శరీరం కొంచెం బలహీనమైపోతుంది.
The body becomes weak.
కనుక మీరు ప్రేమలో తప్పు లేదు.
There is nothing wrong in love.
కానీ దాన్ని అధికంగా మీరు దాన్ని ఉపయోగపెట్టుకోకండి.
But however, you should not make use of it in excess.
కనుక ప్రతి ఒక్కరిని మనం ప్రేమించాలి.
Therefore, we must love everyone.
లవ్ ఆల్ సర్వ్ ఆల్.
Love all, serve all.
కనుక మీరు దేన్ని కూడా పూజించడం తప్పని నేను చెప్పను.
Bhagavan will never deny that. Will never say no to your mode of worship.
కానీ దైవం నీవే.
But you are God.
ఈ దేహం కూడాను దైవమే.
Body is also God.
ప్రతి ఇంచి యందు ప్రతి కణమునందు ప్రతి ఇనుమునందు కూడాను ఉంటున్నాడు దైవం.
God is present in every cell, in every atom, in every moment of time.
కనుక దైవము లేనటువంటి స్థానము ఎక్కడ కూడాను లేదు.
There is no place anywhere without God.
కనుక దైవాన్ని మీరు మరవకండి.
Never forget God.
నిన్ను నీవు మర్చినా దైవాన్ని మర్చినట్టే.
Even if you forget yourself, it amounts to forgetting God.
కనుక నిన్ను నీవు కూడా మరవకూడదు.
Never forget yourself.
నీవుగానే భావించాలి.
Live, be unto yourself.
కనుకనే దీనిని ABC అన్నాడు.
This what is said, ABC.
ఆల్వేస్ బీ కేర్ఫుల్.
ABC, always be careful.
మీరు నిరంతరం కూడా కేర్ఫుల్ గా ఉండాలా.
You ought to be careful throughout.
నేను మర్చుతున్నానా, నేను మర్చిపోతున్నానా అని నువ్వు కొంచెం నిమిషంకు యోచన చేయాలి.
You should inquire constantly if you are forgetting this point at any moment of time.
దైవం లేనటువంటి స్థానం ఈ జగత్తులో కలరాదు.
In this vast world there is no place where there is no God.
ఈ సహస్ర శీర్షములు కూడాను దైవము లేవు.
All heads here in this big gathering represent divine God himself.
కనుక దైవము విరాట స్వరూపుడు అన్నారు.
God is a cosmic form, Virata.
ఇదంతా కూడా కాస్మిక్ ఫామే.
This entire gathering assembly is the cosmic form of God.
మీ అందరి ఎందుకు కూడాను నేనే ఉన్నాను.
Bhagavan is present in everybody, in everyone.
నేను వేరు, మీరు వేరు కాదు.
Bhagavan says that you are not different from Bhagavan himself.
భగవాన్ నాట్ ఎ డిఫరెన్స్ ఇన్ యూ.
Bhagavan is not different from you.
కానీ నేను మీరే, మీరు నేనే.
Yes, Bhagavan and you are one, one only.
అది మీరు ప్రేమమయం కావించినప్పుడే సర్వుడు కూడా ప్రేమమయం అవుతారు.
When your heart is full of love, you will experience that love everywhere.
ఎవరిని కూడా మనం ద్వేషించము.
We should not hate anybody.
ఎవరిని మనం హింసించము.
We should not harm anybody.
ఈనాడు ఎక్కడ చూసినా కూడా ద్వేషము ద్వేషము ద్వేషము.
Today, wherever you go, you come across this hatred.
కానీ ఒకరికొకరికి అభిప్రాయ భేదములు.
We come across difference of opinion.
ఒకరికొకరికి కొన్ని అభిప్రాయ భావములు.
Different viewpoints.
కానీ అది ఏది కూడా భేదం కాదు.
In fact, that should not be so.
లౌకిక జీవితానికి అవి భేదములుగా కనిపించవచ్చు.
From the worldly point of view, you may find differences.
కానీ స్పిరిచువల్ దీంట్లో మాత్రం అందరూ ఒక్కటే.
But spiritually speaking, all are one, all are one.
గాడ్ ఒక్కడే మాత్రమే దాని ఏకం.
God is the only hero, one, the rest are zeros.
ఈ చేరే వారందరూ కూడా జీరోసే.
All the rest are zeros.
ఆ ఒకటి వల్ల ఈ జీరోస్ కు విలువ వస్తున్నది.
Because of God, the only one hero, the zero will have value.
కానీ వన్ తీసేస్తే ఆల్ జీరోస్.
Without hero, the one, zeros are just zeros, valueless.
ఈ ఆనందాన్ని అందించేది ఆ మనసే.
It is the mind that spreads delight and joy.
అన్నిటి దుఃఖములు విచారములు అందించేది కూడా మనసే.
It is the mind that is the cause for all disturbances, anxieties and worries.
కానీ ఆ మైండ్ ను మనము సరైన రీతిలో పెట్టుకున్నప్పుడు అది ఏమాత్రం కూడా చెడ్డది మనకు అందించదు.
When once we keep the mind in the correct exact position, it will never lead to any kind of pain.
మైండ్ అది కూడా దైవంగా భావించు.
Consider mind divine.
అప్పుడు నీవు ఎప్పుడు ఆనందంగా ఉంటావు.
You will be in blissful state continuously.
సత్యం అని పేరు పెట్టారు.
The body of Bhagavan is named as Satyam.
కానీ భగవద్ దేహాన్ని పెట్టారే కానీ నాకు పెట్టలేదు.
The name Satyam is given to the body, but not to him.
కానీ నేను బాడీ కాదు.
Bhagavan is not the body.
I'm not the body.
Bhagavan is not the body.
I'm not mind.
Bhagavan is not the mind.
I'm not buddhi.
He is not intellect.
I'm not chittam.
And he is not the emotional aspect of the mind.
I'm not imagination.
Bhagavan is not imagination.
Bhagavan, Bhagavani.
Bhagavan is Bhagavan, the eternal witness.
కొన్ని ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ వల్ల,
because of friendship association,
కొంత ఆహారం వల్ల,
because of food,
మనుషుల యొక్క మనసులు మారుతుంటాయి.
the mind changes.
Tell me your company, I shall tell you what you are అని.
Tell me your company, I shall tell you what you are.
నువ్వు ఎలాంటి కంపెనీ చేస్తావో నువ్వు అలాంటి వాడని తెలుస్తుంది.
As is the company, so you become.
కనుక నీవు కంపెనీని మంచి చేసి,
therefore join the good company.
సత్సంగత్వే నిస్సంగత్వం.
It is because of good company you will have developed this detachment.
నిస్సంగత్వే నిర్మోహత్వం.
And out of this detachment you will have this non-possessiveness.
నిర్మోహత్వే నిశ్చలత్వం.
That will lead to steadiness of the mind.
నిశ్చలత్వే జీవన్ ముక్తి.
And that steadiness will lead to liberation, jivan mukti.
కానీ లిబరేషన్ వస్తుంది.
Liberation certainly comes.
ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి వస్తుంది.
Everyone is eligible.
కానీ ఎప్పుడు?
When?
నేనే ఆత్మ అనేటువంటి భావాన్ని దృఢపరుచుకున్నప్పుడు నీకు లిబరేషన్ ఒక క్షణంలో వచ్చేసేస్తుంది.
When once you have deep conviction that you are the self Atma, you will attain liberation within fraction of a second.
కానీ నేనే స్వామిని అని అనుకుంటుంటే ప్రయోజనం లేదు.
If you simply repeat verbally, I am Swami, it is of no use.
చంచల మనసుతో అనుకుంటే ప్రయోజనం లేదు.
It is useless if you think like that, it is a wavering mind.
స్థిరమైనటువంటి మనసుతో నేనే స్వామిని, I am God, I am God, I am God.
With a steady mind, contemplate, continuously meditate on this principle, I am Swami.
కానీ అది నీవు మర్చిపోతున్నావు.
This point you are forgetting.
ఈ మైండ్ అంతా కూడా బాడీ పైన పెడుతున్నావు.
You are concentrating your mind on the body.
కానీ బాడీ ఏమిటి?
What is there in the body?
Body is like a water bubble.
Body is like a water bubble.
Mind is like a mad monkey.
Mind is like a mad monkey.
Don't follow the mind.
Don't follow the mind.
Don't follow the mind. Don't follow the body.
Don't follow the mind. Don't follow the body.
Follow the conscience.
Follow the conscience. Follow the conscience.
Chitta Suddhi, Jnana Siddhi.
The purity of heart, Chitta Shuddhi, will confer Jnana Siddhi, the acquisition of wisdom.
చిత్తం శుద్ధిగా ఉండినప్పుడే జ్ఞానం కూడా మనకు శుద్ధిగా అందుతుంది.
When once there is purity, you will have wisdom.
Purity of mind.
The purity of the mind.
కనుక నీవు ప్యూరిటీగా పెట్టుకో.
Therefore keep the mind pure.
ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఎలాంటి చెడ్డ భావాలు వచ్చినప్పటికీ ఇవన్నీ నాట్ గుడ్, నాట్ గుడ్, నాట్ గుడ్, దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ మైండ్.
Whenever there is a chance of bad thoughts coming in, always feel this is not good for me, brush it aside.
ఇవన్నీ కూడా నువ్వు నా సొత్తులు కాదు.
They don't belong to me.
ఇవన్నీ నా ప్రాపర్టీ కాదు.
These bad thoughts don't belong to me, not my property.
మై ప్రాపర్టీ అనేటువంటి గుడ్ థాట్స్, గుడ్ ఐడియాస్.
Good thoughts, good ideas constitute your property.
Love, 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 love.
The love is the biggest property.
Love is God.
Love is God.
Live in love.
Live in love.
నిజంగా సాధన అంటే ఏమిటి?
What is sadhana?
కూర్చొని ధ్యానం చేయటము, జపం చేయటము ఇది కాదు ధ్యానం.
Jhana, meditation does not mean repeating the name or making use of a talisman, just rotating the beads there.
Here is meditation.
What is meditation?
మెడిటేషన్ అంటే ఏం తెలుసుకున్నారు?
What do you think of meditation?
ఏదో నామాన్ని తచ్చుకుంటూ కూర్చోవటము మెడిటేషన్ అనుకున్నారు.
Do you think that chanting the names is meditation?
కాదు కాదు.
No, no.
నీలో ఉన్నటువంటి యొక్క పవిత్రమైనటువంటి యొక్క భావాన్ని నీవు తలుచుకుంటూ రావాలి.
Meditation meant to think of that reality, the truth within you.
నీ ట్రూత్ నీవు తలుచుకుంటూ పోవాలి.
Think, meditate upon your own reality, truth within you.
నిజంగా మీకు చెప్పాలంటే మర్మము ఒక చిన్న విషయాల్లో చెప్పవచ్చు.
Bhagavan will be able to explain to us in a subtle way, in a simple, easy way.
11 seconds మనసు నిలుపుకో.
Hold on, keep your mind steady for 11 seconds.
11 seconds మీరు నిలుపుకుంటే ఆ 11 సెకండ్ లోపలే నీకు తప్ప రియలైజేషన్ వస్తుంది.
If you keep your mind steady in 11 seconds, you will attain liberation.
ఊరికే గడియారం తిరుగుతూ పోతుంటే మెడిటేషన్ రాదు.
But if it goes on moving, rotating as in a wall clock, you will never attain liberation.
కనుక
Therefore,
మీరు అనవసరమైనటువంటి యొక్క శ్రమలకు ఓర్చుకోకండి.
don't strain yourself.
బాడీని చాలా శ్రమ పెడుతున్నారు.
You exert and strain yourself a lot.
టైమ్ ఈజ్ గాడ్.
Time is God.
గాడ్ ఈజ్ టైమ్.
God is time.
డోంట్ వేస్ట్ టైమ్.
Don't waste time.
టైం వేస్ట్ ఈజ్ లైఫ్ వేస్ట్.
Time waste is life waste.
కనుక మీరు టైం కూడా ఏమాత్రం వేస్ట్ చేయకండి.
Never waste time.
ఎప్పుడు కొంచెం టైం చిక్కినా మీకు అప్పుడు స్వామిని తలుచుకోండి.
If you find some time, think immediately of Bhagavan.
అప్పుడు మీకు తప్పక నేను వస్తాను.
And then you will find Bhagavan manifesting in front of you.
మీకు కనిపిస్తాను.
Bhagavan assures that you will be able to see him in physical form if you concentrate deeply.
మీకు కనిపించడమే కాదు, మీతో మాట్లాడుతూ సంభాషణ కూడా చేస్తాను.
Not only you will be able to see him, Bhagavan says that he will talk to you also.
ఎన్నో జాబులు వస్తున్నాయి, ఎన్నో జాబులు నిన్న నాతో వచ్చి మాట్లాడినాడు స్వామి అని చెబుతుంటారు.
There are many devotees who say that Swami talked to me the other day.
అట్లనే మీరు ఆ విధంగా చేయండి. ఆ యొక్క నమ్మకాన్ని మీరు బుద్ధిగా పెట్టుకోండి. తప్పక మీకు జయం జరుగుతుంది.
If you strengthen this faith deeper and deeper, you will have these experiences.
కనుక మీరు ఏ విధమైనటువంటి శాంతి కోసం సౌఖ్యం కోసం ట్రై చేయకండి.
Therefore, don't strain yourself, exert yourself in the name of peace.
కనుక మీకు నిజమైనటువంటి యొక్క సత్యాన్ని గుర్తించాలంటే 11 సెకండ్ చాలు.
If you know the principle of truth correctly, exactly 11 seconds of time is enough.
11 seconds ఆ మనసు దాంట్లో నిలబడి చాలు.
Keep the mind steady, one pointed for 11 seconds.
11 సెకండ్ వచ్చేస్తే 11th సెకండ్ లోపలనే చిక్కుతుంది మీకు ఆ దర్శనం.
You will be able to enjoy, experience the manifestation in the process of 11 seconds, even before the completion of 11 seconds.
కనుక మీరు అనవసరంగా గంటలు కూర్చొని కాళ్ళ నొప్పులు, నడుము నొప్పులు, చేతి నొప్పులు వచ్చి చాలా బాధపడుతున్నారు.
But you sit in the name of meditation hours and hours, the result is only joint pains.
కనుక మీరు జాయింట్ పెయిన్స్ కూడా మీరు పెట్టుకోకండి. ఈ జాయింట్ పెయిన్స్ కూడా అవకాశం ఇవ్వద్దండి.
Bhagavan says, don't have these joint pains any longer.
చాలా మంది డాక్టర్స్ అంతా వచ్చి ఇది రొమాటిక్ పెయిన్స్ అంటారు.
Many doctors say that that's all rheumatic pain.
కాదు, రొమాటిక్ పెయిన్స్ కాదు.
It's not rheumatic pain.
దారి తప్పినటువంటి పెయిన్.
It is a pain because of unnecessary strain.
దారి తప్పిన 11 సెకండ్కు దారి తప్పినారు.
Because you have trespassed the time limit of 11 seconds.
ఆ టైం తప్పిన వల్లనే ఈ పెయిన్స్ అంతా వస్తున్నాయి.
Therefore, you have all these rheumatic pains.
ఈ డైట్ కూడాను కొంచెం మాంసభక్షణ, చేపలు ఇలాంటివంతా ఏమాత్రం తినకూడదు.
Meat eating fish, they should be abandoned, dropped immediately.
కానీ ఈ ఫారినర్స్ అందరికి కూడా ఇది చాలా అభ్యాసం.
But foreigners are used to this non-vegetarian.
దానివల్ల ఎక్కువ క్యాన్సర్ ఇవన్నీ రావడానికి అదే కారణం.
This non-vegetarian food is responsible for so many ailments like cancer.
కనుక దానిని మీరు పూర్తి మానండి.
So discontinue this non-vegetarian habit.
ఇంతే కాదు,
Not only this,
ఈ మిగడ అని అనుకుంటున్నారు చూడండి, మిగడ చీజ్.
then other point, cheese.
ఆ చీజ్ అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం మేడం.
Oh, you like cheese very much.
ఆ చీజ్ ఎంత పోతుంటుందో అంత మీకు చాలా బలహీనం అయిపోతుంటుంది.
The more and more cheese you consume, you eat, more weak you will be.
కనుక దానిపైన మీరు పోకండి.
So, don't run after cheese any longer.
మిల్క్ కూడా ఎక్కువగా తీసుకోకూడదు.
Don't take too much of milk.
టూ మచ్ మిల్క్ ఏంటంటే టూ మచ్ మిల్క్ చాలా చెడ్డది.
Too much of milk is also bad.
మనం లిమిట్ గా ఉండాలా.
Everything should be under limits.
మిల్క్ ఎంతనో నీరంది పోయాలి.
You should mix, proper combination should be 50-50, milk and water.
కర్డ్ కూడా అంతే.
So also curd.
గట్టిగా ఉంటే చాలా మంచి కర్డ్ అంటారు.
You think the curd is so hard, you say it's very good.
గట్టిగా ఉండకూడదు.
No, it shouldn't be so.
అది కొంచెం నీళ్ళగానే ఉండాలి.
You have to dilute it with aqua, water.
కానీ నువ్వు పుట్టినప్పుడే నవ్వుతూ వచ్చావు.
In fact, you are born with bliss, smiling.
కానీ తర్వాత ఈ ప్రపంచం యొక్క వాసన అంతా తగిలి తర్వాత నువ్వు ఏడుపు
You start crying because of attachment and worldly attachments.
కనుక నీ వల్లి అటాచ్మెంట్ తగ్గించుకోవాలి.
Cut short, reduce your attachments.
లెస్ లగేజ్ మోర్ కంఫర్ట్ మేక్ ట్రావెల్ ఎ ప్లెజర్.
Less luggage, more comfort, make travel a pleasure.
ఈ విచారం కూడా చాలా చెడ్డది.
And worry, too many thoughts is also bad.
వరి
Worry for everything.
వచ్చింది పోతుంది, ఎట్ట వచ్చింది అట్టే పోతుంది, అంతేగాని నాకేం తప్పు లేదు అని అనుకో.
Even if worries come, yes, enter the feeling, this too will pass. It has come now, it is bound to go. Have that feeling.
కనుక మీరు చాలా జాగ్రత్త సాధన చేసేటువంటి వాడు, దైవాన్ని చూడాలనేటువంటి వాడు, దైవంతో మాట్లాడాలనేటువంటి వాడు మీరు నేను చెప్పినట్టుగా వినండి. తప్పక మీరు దైవాన్ని చూస్తారు, దైవంతో మాట్లాడతారు.
Those who want to see God, those who want to experience God, those who want to talk to God, Bhagavan is assuring us, if we follow His word, if we follow His teaching, if we follow the procedure given to us, you will experience God, you will experience Bhagavan in front of you.
ఎప్పుడు ప్రేమతో ఉండండి.
We should spend our time constantly with love.
నవ్వుతూ ఉండాలి.
And we should love and smile, laugh.
ఆ నవ్వుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆ ప్రేమ సహజంగా వస్తుంది.
Then once you laugh and smile, naturally the love within you manifests automatically.
కానీ కొంతమంది మొహం చూస్తే చాలా క్యాస్టైడ్ ఫేస్ మాదిరిగా ఉంటుంది.
But the faces of some people are so serious, long castor oil faces.
ఎప్పుడు నవ్వుతూ ఉండదా?
Smile all the way.
దైవం ఎప్పుడు కూడా చిరునవ్వు నవ్వుతుంటాడు.
God always smiles.
చాలా స్పెషలైజ్ చేసిన వాడు.
They are orthopedicians, specialists.
అమెరికా నుంచి వచ్చారు.
We have doctors from America.
ఎక్కడెక్కడ నుంచినో వచ్చేసారు.
We have got doctors from far off places.
5 minutes మాత్రం మాకు టైం ఇవ్వండి అన్నారు.
They said, Swami, give us 5 minutes time.
మీకు ఆధ్యాత్మికంగా కావాల్సింటే 5 hours ఇస్తాను, కానీ నా శారీరకంగా 5 minutes కూడా నేను ఇవ్వను.
Bhagavan said, if it is for your spiritual uplift, I give you 5 hours. But if it is a matter of the body, I will not give you 5 minutes even.
కనుక నేను ఎప్పుడు ఆరోగ్యంగానే ఉన్నాను.
Bhagavan is healthy throughout, always.
కనుక నాకు విషయమై మీరు ఎవరు బాధపడవలసిన లేదు.
Don't worry about Bhagavan's health.
నేను ఎప్పుడు కూడా బాగా ఉంటాను.
Bhagavan is perfect, healthy every time.
మీరు తీసుకోవడానికి స్వామికి చాలా నొప్పిగా ఉందేమో అనుకుంటారు.
We may feel that there is some pain that Swami is experiencing.
No pain.
Swami declares there is no pain at all.
మీ యొక్క ప్రేమనే నా పెయిన్ అంతా కూడా పరిహారం చేస్తుంది.
Bhagavan declares your love will make Swami painless, totally free from pain.
మిమ్మల్ని చూస్తే చాలు ఎంతనో ఆనందం వచ్చేసేస్తుంది.
The moment Bhagavan watches all of you, this vast assembly, Bhagavan is blissful in the supreme state of bliss.
కనుక మీతో నాకు పోవాల్సింది కానీ నాకు ఇక డాక్టర్స్తో కాదు.
Therefore, we can make Bhagavan free from the pain. Devotees only can do it and not doctors, never doctors.
నిజంగా ఈనాడు ఇంతమంది ఈ ప్రదేశానికి చేరటము అనగా దేవి ఇంతమంది ప్రేమకు నేను గురి అయినాను అనేటువంటి ఆనందమే నాకు ఎంతో పెద్ద ఆనందము.
Bhagavan is very, very happy because so many thousands and thousands have assembled here. They have been sharing his love. They love him. Swami loves you. That makes him very, very, very happy.
మిమ్మల్ని చూస్తుంటేనే ఎంతో ఆనందం వేస్తుంది.
Bhagavan, we find in him waves of happiness as he's watching you. That's what Swami says, I'm more and more happy looking at you.
ఇది అదృష్టము, ఇది అదృష్టము.
This is your good fortune, your good luck, because you have earned this fortune.
We offer a first program, which is the European music program, which will be performed by the devotees of 21 countries of Europe, and they are sung in 7 different languages.